Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here, and welcome to episode number 3 of my Lazio Football Manager 2016 Let's Play. And today we're going to be playing another 3 games. The last episode was absolutely action-packed, and that's how I want every episode in this series to be. So they'll be around that kind of longer length, but hopefully you do enjoy them, because like I said, they're going to be action-packed, and if I'm playing 3 games in an episode, you'd think at least one of them, if not 2, maybe all of them, could be very, very exciting. As you can see, last 3 games, a lot of goals in them. Those Manchester United games were both draws in the end, but obviously we went through on our away goals, so it was good. I was still disappointed not to win one of the legs, but still we advance, which is a good thing. But Manchester United, obviously, they're a good side, and we knocked them out of the Champions League, which was an amazing feeling. And because after this game there's the international break, if we just go back to the home here, you can see, Juve, no doubt. If there wasn't the international break, 100% I would be resting players, but majority of our players are going to have a big rest, so that is a good thing. It depends on who's going to be playing like international games and whatnot, but still they should be fit enough for that game. So we are going to head in with this starting 11, being very solid. Alessandro Matri, he's been pretty good in the last couple games. When he came off the bench and got 2 goals and an assist, that was absolutely massive. So he started the next game, which was the second leg against Manchester United, and he scored in that as well. So we'll be rolling in with our best starting 11, in my view. As I mentioned, with the international break, they should be fit for the Juventus game. So let's head on into it. Lazio v Genoa in the Serie A. So let's take a look at the formation Genoa are playing. It's really interesting. It says it's a 3-4-3 defensive midfielder wide. You can see they're playing with the 2 defensive midfielders. They got 3 centre-backs, 2 wing-backs, and then the 2 wingers, and of course the striker as well. But a couple of dangerous wingers there in Suso and Churchy. So they're going to be very dangerous players to come up against. As you can see, Churchy with the crossing ability, pace, very technically gifted player, not like out of this world technicals, but technicals are pretty decent. Then Suso, he's actually pretty good in Football Manager. I've used him a few times in the past couple of years in Football Manager, and he's been a good player, like gets assists. So even though he might not look absolutely world class or something, he's still a good attacking player, so going to watch out for him. Team talk wise, we're going to say passionately and say we are the favourites here. So go on out there and give the fans a performance to cheer for. I like to say that at home for the majority of home games anyway, and then I'll say I have faith in you as well. That will be a good mix. As a manager, saying to do it for the fans, so the players want to get a victory for the fans, and then also trying to motivate them and just tell them just let them know I have faith in their ability. Also, update on Stefan de Vrij. Bayern Munich put in another bid. So now I promised him that I'll sell him if an acceptable bid is received. But the good thing is, I was going to say the good thing is they dropped their interest. It was the day after though, but now Chelsea and PSG. So who knows what is going to happen with him. But I've got that promise. But it's only for 4 days. So 4 days after, does that mean he won't want to leave anymore? We're going to find out what happens. But we'll get back into the game now. Suso on the ball now. Plays it, but de Vrij, I don't want to lose de Vrij. If you're in my situation, like if you're doing Lazio, what would you do? Like if there was a really big offer for de Vrij, would you accept it? Because he's so good at the same time. But here we've got to focus. Oh, Kendreva, he went so close. He's probably been, I don't want to say one of our players. Like I can't say one of our players has been our best player, but he's been real good. Just the effort from so many players have been impressive. Like it'll feel bad to the other players. But Felipe Anderson, we look good early, don't we? 2 clear-cut chances. They've had 4 shots in total, and we do look dangerous. And you can see from our other passes as well, look 100% in attack, but we blaze away there. So throw in from Radu, Felipe Anderson. Come on, we got to take advantage of this early dominance. Basta! Wasted opportunity. So it's a corner. Candreva this time, surely, Bilia, come on, finish. Oh, Genoa are having a bit more of possession, but we're completely killing them. We've had 4 clear-cut chances now, 2 half chances, 4 long shots. Candreva, finally, no. That's another great opportunity. This half could turn out being really disappointing if we don't score. And I'm just realizing it. Yeah, we're not going to score in this first half, and that's a real shock. We have 23 shots in total. If I just scored 1 goal, I'll be praising the hell out of my players, but they just couldn't finish. We had so many opportunities. Pressure off? Nah, not. Because I want them to take these opportunities. They're just, not being cool enough when the opportunity presents itself. So we're just going to say, we can still win this. We'll go with that and see how we go. Okay, maybe an early opportunity. Could we strike? Played out wide to Radu. Candreva, so close. How many times are we going to hit the crossbar? That's what I would like to know. Now Candreva with the corner. And it's defended. But Buster puts it back in. Buster. De Vrij, what is he going to do? Munoz is going to make the challenge. So I guess we have to make a change. We've been dominant in this game. So the players on the pitch have been dominant. We're just not finishing. Matri, maybe it's just not your day, mate. We're going to bring on Miroslav Klose. Philippe Anderson also, he's going to come off. We'll bring on Balde Keita. And hopefully, maybe one of those players can provide a bit more coolness. And we'll go attacking. We cannot give up this amazing performance here today just because we can't finish. This has to be a victory. We've played amazing today, just everything aside from the finishing. It's been an ideal performance, and we've got the possession a bit back now. Genoa had a bit more, slightly more. We're not dominating possession or anything, but we are in control of the game because we're playing direct. We're not playing short passing stuff. We keep going for the chances, which we are doing. Almost 30 shots in total, which is almost unbelievable. Okay, touchline team talk. Passionately. Demands more. Come on. Okay, highlight right away. Look how quickly that team talk could be affected. And Buster makes a really important challenge. Finds Parolo. Now Mauri plays it through. Closer! Oh my god, I thought changing players could help that. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh yeah, I don't know. I'm shocked that Closer just he just choked. That's the simple answer to that question. He just choked. Okay, can we make some instruction changes? Let's work the ball into the box. Let's change the tempo a bit more. Maybe to just, Genoa, they're knowing how we're playing for the whole game. Maybe change it up a little bit. We need to do something because we're just not getting the breakthrough right now. And with crosses, maybe we'll whip them in instead. And we'll see how we go there. Okay, there's an opportunity. Very shortly after I made some changes tactically. Oh, and it worked. How about that? Come on. See, sometimes, like I always say, you have to change things up. And when someone said, in the comments, or when people always say in the comments, can you put a download for your tactic and that kind of stuff? No, don't think the tactic the way it's set, you can use it and you win games. You have to make changes like that. The style you're playing, not exactly the style, but yeah, you can see the finish there was really good. But in the instructions, the tempo, you got to change up that kind of thing to kind of trick your opponents as well. As I just said that, and it appeared to do exactly that. Because maybe teams have pinned down how you play and how you're performing. So sometimes it doesn't have to be a major change. Like I said, that's just a little change. And with the crosses as well. And we scored from a cross. So maybe that change worked. The whip crosses. So, yeah, who knows? Who knows exactly the reason? But at the end of the day, we scored, and that's the main thing. Looking for a final change. Kondrava will just have to take him off. The lowest condition. So I know we have international break, but he's still, you don't want him to get injured or something. You can't just play a player until his condition is so low just because there's an international break. You still got to focus on this game and not getting injury. But we'll give Andrea Zivkovic some game time. Really excited about the signing. He's like a really good signing in FM16 because he's a young player with potential, with a lot of talent, but his contract runs out in the first season. It's always risky waiting to January, maybe get him on a approach to sign because you don't know if he'll renew his contract or something like that, or other big teams might come in and put a contract offer. But I'm just going to be mindful here. And also, when attacking as well, so we just go back to standard and also passionately say tighten up. And hopefully we can defend for the final 10 minutes. I'm still disappointed we haven't scored more in this game. We definitely deserve the 3 points with this performance. And also our defensive performance. You can talk about our attacking performance, but we've restricted Genoa to no shots on target. No clear-cut chances as well. It's very impressive. Okay, 5 minutes left. Opportunity. Can we finish off this game? Basta, get the cross in. Falls to Parolo. Keita! Oh no, we have some kind of disease in this game where we cannot finish. Luckily, we got that one goal. Oh boy. What's the chances they just have an opportunity and score? But yeah, you can't really see it happening. We've been really consistent throughout the game, defensively anyway, not really letting them have an opportunity. Let's finish it now, though, so it looks better on the scoreboard. Zivkovic just came on, finds Radu, plays it through to Closer. He was able to find the back of the nets, and it looks a bit better there. And that's his 50th league goal for Lazio. But Zivkovic, good presence of mind to find Radu, and he played in a good ball. I'm surprised they couldn't clear that. There was pretty poor defending from Genoa. Surely, there was a ball across the grounds, but the result looks a bit better now. On paper, like 2-0, but you look at the match stats, the amount of shots looks insane. Got to give credit to Radu for getting assist and a goal. Can we finish it off? Make it 3-0? Radu, like I said, he's had a super game. Only got a yellow card to his name, I suppose, the only bad thing. And it looks like this game is going to end like this, but this is a pure performance. Exactly, the performance is faultless, apart from missing a few chances. But yeah, can't complain about too much. Stefan Radu, well, yeah, what more can you say? Defended well, he got an assist, and he scored. You can't really expect much more from a player. I'm happy with the result. The performance, apart from some finishes, it was excellent. We just need to work on that, and we'll be set. Inter, they finish 1-1. Juve get an important victory. Milan, they also get a draw at home as well. They'll be disappointed that they couldn't pick up the 3 points. So we're in a good position early. All teams have played 2 games, and we're sitting top. Oh wow, would you look at this? We've got offers for multiple players. There's Arsenal coming in with a bid for Bilia, our captain. Don't really want to sell him ideally. Chelsea make a Kondrava bid. There's De Vrij, multiple bids, I guess there. Closer, Buster as well. He was decent. So yeah, there's so much going on right now. Transfer deadline day. I don't generally like to take part in that. Obviously, you can still negotiate, but yeah, you get more messages, and yeah, I don't really enjoy that. So, squad registration, don't really need to make any changes there, do I? Those under 21 guys, yeah, you don't need to register. So, we'll confirm selection, no problems there. So, Arsenal, Billy, again, I can't sell him really because he's the captain, and technically I could sell him, but it would just be, yeah, I can't even negotiate as well, non-negotiable, Arsenal. Nah, no thank you. No, thank you. We just reject the offer. I'm just going to say the player is indispensable to the club. Really. He's not our best player, but he's a really important player to the team, Lucas Bilia. He's improving in training as well. Look how well he's performing. I guess, yeah, Serie A he's been good. The Champions League games wasn't the best, judging off his average rating anyway, but he's so crucial. So we're not going to be letting him go, that's for sure. Chelsea make again, did you see how well he did? And up to now? I can understand why there's interest for him. Is there any other teams interested as well? There's Chelsea and Real Madrid, so that tells me a lot as well. Like teams that would be vying for a Champions League win want him. That tells me a lot. But once more, every player will always have his price. That will always remain the same, because if you get an amazing offer, obviously you could improve the club with signings. More than one signing, but it's going to have to be huge. We'll do 60 million because they'll be over double his value, and you need that kind of offer to let go of your star, pretty much, of your club. So we suggest terms, and Chelsea don't feel a deal for Antonio Candreva can be achieved and have decided to walk away from negotiations. But I wonder how many of these guys will want to talk to me. Barbaro what's the improved deal, so hopefully I'll be able to deal with that. And De Vrij, see, I said to De Vrij, if I don't get it, I'll only accept if I get an acceptable offer, but I'll just say it was an acceptable offer, right? But the thing is, I am going to negotiate here with them. So PSG, I'm gonna have to go for the same offer. I'm gonna see what their offer is as total potential value. See, potential value is not even the amount he's valued at. So it's non-negotiable. That's not good enough. Not good enough. Reject. The player is indispensable. I'll say the club feel the offer isn't good enough. So there's that reason for rejecting him if he comes to me and says something. But he wants to join Bayern. That was kind of the promise, I guess you can say. But we're going to have to negotiate for something that is obviously big. Like we can replace him with an equal or better quality player. So maybe something within reach. I don't know if it is, though. 45 million. But it's Bayern. Obviously, they have big money. Suggest terms. And they don't want to negotiate. I know that is big, but I don't want to sell him. That's the thing. He's a key player. No. This is what I don't understand. The promise was not kept, if that makes sense. It wasn't acceptable. It wasn't good enough. You're undervaluing yourself, Stefan. So, and then there's Closer. Can I just reject all offers? Closer wouldn't want to leave, would he? He won't come to me. I don't think so anyway. Didn't think so. So Basta, he's an interesting one because he's an important player for the first team and we wouldn't get so much money for him. But maybe, if we get a decent amount, maybe it could be worth it. I don't know. We'll go maybe 10 million. Ooh, 10 million would be a decent amount for him, I feel. I think we could get a good replacement. Suggest terms. They don't. No one wants to. I know that deal might not get accepted, like 10 million, and what I've offered for the other players, but at least negotiate. Negotiate with me here, and improve deal for Candreva. I'll try and sort that out as well. Like we'll check out the funds and everything like that, and I'll do that. But first up, De Vrij, he's unhappy. Leave your thoughts on that anyway, but. If we accepted that offer, it would have been, like you guys would have thought, that was undervalued for De Vrij. So, hopefully, he'll be able to understand that. Okay, Closer does want to discuss personal matters. I think in this episode, I don't know if I can get through, 3 games. Because, there's going to be a lot of transfer action, it appears. So, we'll see, we're going to see what plays out anyway. We'll speak to Closer. What are we going to say? I see, I think there's a lot of things, like the wording of these things and how they happen needs to be fixed. I didn't block your transfer. I just, maybe in a way I did, but like the team is settled. Like, don't you want to be part of Lazio? Why do you want to leave for? I don't get it. Don't you want to be in the Champions League with us? I'll just say, because Closer is not that crucial for us for the future. I didn't block the transfer, like, completely, like, block. They could make more offers if they want. I'll just say, the finances weren't right. That's it. we'll see if they'll make another bid, because now I'm thinking in my head a little bit, if it's a decent offer, but it won't be too much, because he's only worth 1.4 million with his age as well. So, oh my god, Pellegrini wants Felipe Anderson as well. PSG, there's going to be a lot more transfer action going on, and because it's 12 days away from the next game against Juve, yeah, I think there can be a lot done, even though I don't want a lot to be done. Maybe this is a sign of how well we're doing. Like, so many players are getting offers. Now it's Parolo. There was no interest for Parolo before, and Arsenal, I can't put in the 6 million up front. What's it? After league appearances 50, and he's 30 years old. Might be doubtful that he'll get to that as well. Monthly installments, I suppose. Yeah, 12 million over 12 months. Yeah, it could be alright. But yeah, no, it's still not good enough. The offer isn't good enough. Arsenal don't really... Yeah, they're a bit strict with that. They don't... Oh, okay. De Vrij, because he's going to be unhappy. Is he like abysmal now? Like completely horrendous? Okay, he's okay, because we did break a promise, so that's not great. Maybe if he doesn't want to be part of the team, maybe I should let him go. Maybe I should, regardless of how good he is. I'm saying regardless, but he hasn't been like a superstar. He's had some solid games so far where he's been really good, no doubt. But, again, every player has his price. We've got to view the offers. Manchester United, yeah, could be interesting. Chelsea, I reckon I'm going to... Chelsea don't... No, that's not good enough. Or is it? I know it's 16 million or 16.75 million to be exact, 16.75 million to be exact. And monthly installments, 3.8 over 12. Then after international appearance, I don't like that. Because I don't know how long that's going to be, because a player is never guaranteed to get international games. Some international managers are a bit fishy in FM, and there's percentage of profit. It doesn't look like a terrible offer, but yeah, not the majority of it, but yeah, there's a big part of them. I want that to be up front. So sorry, Chelsea. No, thank you. The offer isn't good enough. Now he's going to want to leave to join all these other teams. Maybe Manchester United can be a bit... At least they're willing to negotiate. I just want the money up front. And see, there's still a lot, monthly installments. So yeah, there was like 12.5 extra. So if I have 12.5 over the... I'll go 40 million. 40 million. And I want them to negotiate back after that. So maybe we could negotiate down to maybe 30 million and something. Suggest terms. Okay. Yeah, maybe there's a chance for that. Because, yeah, like, I can't imagine them selling him. That's what I think about percentage of profit. Like, when they buy him for that much, like, you're not going to be making so much profit, would you? So, again, after international appearances, again, because I want money up front as much as possible to make that signing right away. You know what I mean? Get the best player possible. Best defender. 36 million up front for De Vrij. Suggest terms. Oh, it's accepted. I had a feeling it could. I was going to do 30, like a 34 or 35, but I'm like, that could almost get accepted. Let's just increase a little bit, 36. And that is massive money for a guy that is essentially unhappy now. And yeah, he wants to leave, accept the offer. And I'm happy it's like, yeah, to a Premier League team and a team we beat, we knocked out of the Champions League. Go fuck off and not play Champions League. Go play Europa League. Is that what you want, De Vrij? Is that what you want? Okay, he's unsettled at the club. Yeah, go play Europa League. If you don't want to play Champions League, you can get stuffed. Pretty much. There you go. Ooh, offers made for Mamana. See, that's the thing. We could get someone better than Mamana. Yeah, he's a great potential player. But we could get someone who is a really, really good quality. So that's what I mean. We might end up just having the single game in this episode and focus on getting a replacement if Stefan De Vrij ends up going. Because if that doesn't accept it, we'll have close to... we'll have massive money. We'll have massive money, that's for sure. We're probably close to 40 million to splash on someone. I wouldn't want to spend it all, but yeah, we'll just have to survey the options. So guys, as you can see now, Stefan de Vrij transfer fee 36 million upfront as he wants to join Manchester United to play Europa League football. So yeah, good luck to him and his career. I hope it goes well for him, 100%. And honestly, if you're trying to detect if I'm being sarcastic or not, I actually don't even know myself, to be honest. It's a bit of a weird feeling because I thought he could be a fantastic centre-back for us going forward. But also at the same time, we get 36 million. That's amazing. We haven't got it yet. Not 100% confirmed, but we accept it. I just got a couple scout reports. I had a quick search. Benedict Howardez, he's a good experience. This is what I mean. He could probably perform a bit better than him because of his experience, and we could get him cheaper. He'll be a leading player for Serie A sides, easy as you like. You can see there from the report he's as good as de Vrij. Obviously, that's just by the report. The attributes are a bit more specific. But he's got really beefed up attributes like tackling, marking 18, heading 17. He looks really good in all aspects, and we can get him for a reasonable price. Pretty decent price, I'd like to think. But then also Aymeric Laporte, who I actually have never signed in Football Manager before or managed at all. I've used him in FIFA. He's a guy you probably think people say everyone signs, but you can't say that unless you watch every single person who's bought Football Manager and see what transfers they made. You can't say everyone buys him. But his current ability is actually better as we go back up. According to the scout report anyway, is he that good? To me, Howardez would be cheaper. And his attributes look a bit more stronger, don't they? That's what I wanted. I have to be true to my word as well. Benedict Howardez, he could be a really good signing for us as well. I think he could be better in the current point in time. That's what I'm looking for. I think maybe potentially for a Champions League win. I don't know. It would be hard to say. But yeah, defensive signing of his ability, that will be big, and he'll be cheaper than Laporte as well. So I think and this will be without, he's injured at the minute. 6 days to 2 weeks. That could actually be a bit troubling for the signing. He may fail the medical. So we step up the chase for Laporte apparently, but also, Howardez. So actually, we're going to wait. I'll continue to the next day or something. I'm going to... cash to burn. Yeah, we've got cash to burn, that's for sure. See, we can't make a lot of signings now as well, because our Champions League squad, we'll just have the replacement. We'll just have one spot really to fill. That would be it. Not really extras. We don't have extras. But, yes. So, yep, there we go. De Vrij, no doubt, you think he'll be good for Manchester United, but I'm really happy for that. Lazio, look for a closer replacement. That could be a thing as well, like freeing up that spot. You know what I mean? Closer. And he's not like a homegrown player or anything. Yeah, nah. So, because we got that big money, we can, let Closer go, and we could utilize that money for another striker as well. You got to get your thinking cap on here. Maybe put a reasonable offer just to get a bit of extra money as well. He's on 48k on the wages, so maybe we'll just chuck in something like 3 million, something that they may accept. 3 million suggests terms? They don't even want to negotiate down from there. Like, maybe negotiate down to 2 million. I'm sure more offers will come in, because, But what do you think about that reasoning as well? If another offer does come in, should I accept? And now because he's getting older, yeah? Yeah, okay. Morosini, how good is this guy? Probably have to get a scout report. It will be pending on his potential. So it's added, look at that, 36 million in the transfer budget, big available wage budget as well. So I'm actually going to leave it here so you guys can put in some suggestions in the comments. I want to see what you guys think. Who should I sign? So leave your thoughts anyway, because I do want to have input in my series. In terms of signings, so you guys feel you are involved at the same time, even though for the most part I want it to be my save. That's why I started YouTube, to show you what I've done with my saves and how I play Football Manager. But I would love to see who would you want me to sign for Lazio? Who would be a good, realistic, and also a really good option? And what do you think about that deal? 36 million. No doubt he's a good player, De Vrij, but 36 million, that's huge money. So leave your thoughts what we should do, and should we go for maybe someone for about 20 million to 25 million and then sell closer as well, and then opens up an extra spot in the squad for another striker, and we'll have some money to play with. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to smash a like, and I'll see you guys in the very next episode.